Are you listening?
Oh, good morning.
What's up, everybody?
Hope you got some hot coffee with you.
Nah, I got me some tea again today.
Got some tea. It ain't tea time. It ain't tea time. It's coffee time. No, I'm kidding. You can drink your tea. Some people prefer teas.
I'd rather have coffee, but I'm too lazy to get up and get me a cup.
Right. I know. Your wife is doing the laundry today, and so she's busy, which is cool. Laundry's important. We like clean clothes.
Well, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Well, for sure. Hold on really quick. Let's get the obligatory, the words. Let's shout out Kaaren's Aartopia, where you can get sweet dice bags like this with your custom logo on it, or you can get one with my logo on it, or Hillbilly's logo on it. $45 plus $5 ship. Great deal. High quality. Yeah. So check out Kaaren's Aartopia for your sweet, sweet dice bag and swag for Magic the Gathering. Or if you play D&D, that's still pretty cool too.
Yep. I mean, you don't have to use a dice bag just for dice. You pretty much use them to, store anything in.
Oh yeah. But we do promote Magic the Gathering on this channel. We do promote D&D on this channel. We promote having fun playing games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even if it's arena.
Yeah.
Well, so I think I found a way I can get arena on my computer.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to try it. Arena on my computer and store it in a way where it won't eat up so much space. So I'm gonna try it out to see if I can, so I can play some games. If it doesn't work, no skin off my teeth, but it's gonna be awesome. Hello, chat. Michael Superbacker. Hi. Good morning. I don't know where Daddy-O's is. Sent him a link. We'll see if he hops on. I sent a couple people links. We'll see if they hop on or not.
Nice.
If we get some awesome people in, that'd be awesome. If it's just the two of us, we'll be just the two of us. Yeah, just the two of us.
Yep.
How you doing this morning, Hillbilly?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got done doing my morning stream. I still got to do my afternoon stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 2:00 this afternoon, our time.
2:00 afternoon. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a fun time today.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to brew that standard deck for you, and I realized, okay, bud. Boop.
Hey, there he is.
Yes, I have technical difficulties.
You're good. You're here. Woo.
Whoa, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I won't interrupt you for what you were saying.
So, yeah, what I was saying is I was going through a list of Discover cards, and surprisingly, there's not a lot, as much as I thought there was in Ixalan. And some of the good ones I was thinking about are in the Commander deck. So I'm going to have to revamp what I was thinking. So right now I'm going to go through I'm going to find out what all is standard and go through the best removal draw and stuff like that. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards a red-black deck because there's some power. Maybe a little Mardu.
Nice.
Red and black.
Yeah. Aggressive. Yes. Same color as this deck I've been working on behind the scenes, even though I did a whole live on it right here. It's red, black, and white.
Red, black, and white.
Yeah.
I've on this new set, I like it, but I dislike it. I got a dislike about it now.
What's that?
Okay. that once a set comes out, people starts playing it.
Mhm.
They're going to be complaining to Wizards for some bans because the set is that good.
Well, I'm glad the set's that good. We need a set that good. We need something to invigorate Standard and make it seem neat.
I just hope Wizards sticks to the word about the way they're going to ban stuff. But
they're a company, you can trust them.
You can trust them to want that money.
Yep.
They're not going to ban cards that are making them money.
Right.
That's right.
I mean, look at the One Ring. People are upset about the One Ring. That's not banned. Some people are upset about Orcus Pro Masters. That ain't banned.
Yep. But I guarantee that once the set comes out, a lot of people's going to get mad and want to quit the game because it's going to make it hard to play.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as the power level and the cards and stuff, they are fun. It is a fun format. It makes the format fun.
I hope so. Like, and I didn't want to be let down because this is the one set I've been really looking forward to all year, ever since they spoiled it. You know, before I even knew Jurassic Park was a part of the set, I was rooting for the set to come out. I wanted to see what was in the set. What the heck is this? Oh, cat fur. Cat fur. That's what I get for picking up a cat earlier. But like, yeah, this is the set, dinosaur set and fun set, and they came out with abilities I like Discover. Yeah, I think Discover is like people are gonna probably work Discover the wrong way. They're probably gonna try to make a linky deck where Discover links and links, but I like the deck very much. I like the cards very much, and I'm going to try to use it to my advantage like I did the Muldrotha deck back last time I played Standard. Ooh. And I know in Arena I got a lot of redeemable cards. At least last time I showed a lot of redeemable cards. I think I got enough to make a deck, so I'm going to try to make a Standard deck there too. Yeah, if it works out the way I think it is, because I'm going to try to install it on my secondary hard drive, so I got all the space.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
But it's going to be fun, but I'm still looking at at the game a little bit now since I played the cards and since it's getting ready to come out and thinking about the cards now. You know, when you first play the cards, all you think about new cards. And after you play them, and you just take a step back away from it, and you look at it, and you think about the cards, they're busted.
Oh yeah. Well, there's some good cards. Like bringing Discover is just an amazing thing. Yeah. Like not only you got Explorer, which is one of my list on my list of underrated abilities. We got Discover, which I think is going to be overrated for a minute until people were realize and discover that Discover is only as good as the cards in your deck. And I think there's going to be an advantage into playing the game. Like there's a lot to figure out now because the set just released or is just being released. But there's a lot to have fun with, a lot to get involved with. Like last night when I was dog watching, I was watching Andrew and DeLawson like throw games at each other and trying to stay awake and falling asleep a couple times, but they were just having a blast playing their games.
What I was playing on Arena?
Yeah, they were playing on Discord.
Oh, cool.
Like Andrew likes to go live on Discord and play games. He's getting used to it. But if he wants to do YouTube content, he needs to start producing videos so he can start going live.
Yep.
So I can teach him that. But right now, how's everybody in the world out there doing today? How's Cookie Dude
Hello.
doing? How's Cookie Dude?
Cookie Dude is good.
Yeah.
Been up just I was watching some footy, but my phone didn't charge last night, so
Oh,
I couldn't watch it.
no footy
So
ball.
and I don't have the app on my laptop. So I didn't get to watch the game, but it wasn't a great game. You know, it was just Colts and the Patriots. I don't know what the score is, but anyway, I was doing that. Now I'm just hanging out. I was watching some videos, and now I am here in the presence of greatness.
You're the handsome one here.
So what's Hillbilly talking about? The cards coming out, and I know they're going to be bad, and you think people are gonna?
They're not going to be bad. They're not going to be bad. They're good cards. Great cards.
What he's saying is they might be too good.
Yeah, might be too good.
Oh, it might be too good, and then people will get upset because they're winning a lot.
No, not winning, losing.
Oh, losing.
No, you're not right. Well, okay, let's clarify this. He thinks the cards in the set will be too good, that the people playing these cards will be winning a lot, and a lot of people will be losing, and the meta will be stuck on these only good cards, like must plays.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
A lot of people will not like it. They might walk away from the game.
I don't know. There's a couple good decks I've noticed out here. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, you'll have some of your cards become staple cards, but like, you know, Mono Black runs Shieldred of the Apocalypse like crazy. So, you know, that's not banned yet. You know, so who knows? Like if I build a black deck, I'll probably run Shieldred, the by namesake card, Shieldred, as a removal piece. Because I like Shieldred. You know, the one that costs 5 mana and when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Mm-hmm. I like that card. There's a card. You know what? I'm gonna pull up the Mythic spoiler list. There's a card I think is gonna see play that should see play that some people are not gonna run at first. Let me show you the card I'm thinking of because I was looking through the cards. I'm like, that card seems good, especially in like an Explore Discover deck. It's a multicolored Golgari colored card. Let me share the screen. I mean, why not?
Why not?
Coaches! All right. Share screen. Boom. Share. This card right here. Squirming Emergence.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, 3 mana recursion spell, right? It fits the gameplay, right? Like the more you play the game, the more powerful this card gets.
Yep.
The more interaction you have, the more powerful this card gets. And there's some self-mill stuff to help build this card up. But I know this will fit a couple different themes. But for 3 mana, you get to return a permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield, where the converted mana cost is based on the amount of permanents in your graveyard. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw blue in with this and throw Jace in it.
Yeah. Coach says nobody will put your hand pants on you. Okay, I see where you said typo. But watch out for these creepos that will take them off. There you go. Oh, there you go. Here, you fixed it. Coach says nobody will put pants on for you. But watch out for the creeps who want to take them off. Coach. Welcome. So, yeah, I think that'll be a fun card.
Oh, yeah.
And another card I was looking at, I don't know where it is. There's a mono red card. I think people are going to overanalyze. It's mono red. I have to squirm up here. No, I know what I'm looking for. It's a 4-drop. I think people are going to try to relate it to Bloodbraid Elf, but it's not as good as Bloodbraid Elf, is this Geological Appraiser. 2 generic, 2 red, 3/2. When Geological Appraiser enters the battlefield, if you cast it, discover 3. It's basically Bloodbraid Elf mono red, but without haste. I think people are going to overrate this card right here. That's
a 2 for 1.
Right. But like, it ain't gonna have the same impact that Bloodbraid Elf, where you play Bloodbraid Elf, you get another spell, you get to cast for free, which can be a removal spell, but it doesn't have haste, so it ain't gonna be able to attack the turn it comes out.
Right.
This is me assessing it, but it's a pretty solid card just in general. But one card I'd love to see play, because this is me looking at, like, I was looking through the spoilers while you were playing today, hiding on the background and chilling in. One card I'd love to see how it will interact is this card, Inquisitive Firstborn of Gishath. It's a red-green 2/3 creature, has haste. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 additional. If you do, target dinosaur you control deals damage to target creature equal to its power. I think this will bring in some interesting interactions. It's a 4 mana removal spell, basically, if you're running good dinosaurs.
Yeah, that is a great card. Went up against it a few times during early access, and that card, just that 2/3 beat me.
And it's not a fight. It's not a fight mechanic where the other creature deals damage to it. No, it's the dinosaur deals damage to the other creature straight up.
Yep,
I like it. So I'm looking through, and I'm gonna have to go through all the standard sets because if I have all the cards, all the wild cards to get what I need, I want to make a list to make the deck. I'm trying to figure out another card. I want to make a deck to make it good. One card that will see a lot of standard play right here is Bonehorde Dracosaur. 5 mana, 5/5. Flying first strike at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. He may play them this turn. If you exile the land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. If you exile a non-land card this way, create a treasure token. It's going to be pretty nuts.
So you can actually, with this, you can get 3/1 and a treasure token at the same time.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, that's what makes this card good.
And the cooler thing is you get the ability to play those cards that turn. So there's not. So if you do pull something you want to play off of it, you'll be able to have not only 1, 2, possibly 2 bonuses for it, like a 3/1 token and a treasure token, or maybe 2 3/1 tokens, or maybe 2 treasure tokens. You'll be able to play 1 or 2 of the cards that you exile. Pretty solid. Like it. Quit showing me Jurassic Park cards. They're not standard legal, which is sad. But one card I'd like to see how well it will do is Chimil the Inner Sun. Spells you control can't be countered. It's a legendary artifact for 6 mana. At the beginning of your end step, discover 5.
That's a great card.
I'd love to see how this will interact in standard.
Oh, it's going to react very good. It's going to interact very good. Because every turn you're getting something. Every turn.
Yeah.
Now, you can't cast this turn 6 unless you got some ramp. If you got some ramp, then you can put this in early. But as soon as this gets into the battlefield, the sooner it gets into the battlefield, the better it is.
Oh, yeah. So it looks pretty crazy. And the thing is it's standard and playable, but it doesn't mean it has to be dinosaur themed. Like that thing can fetch out a Shieldred, like just the plain old Shieldred that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Like heavy removal is where I'll go with my deck build.
And not only that, there's a card right now in standard. I can't think of the name of it, but it's white. Costs
2 mana.
I think it costs 7 or 8.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it returns all artifacts and all enchantments from your graveyard back to the battlefield. You don't see
What's
that
that
card?
from?
Huh?
What set's that from?
Can't remember what set it's from, but it's you can but it worked. I mean, it's going to. I think that card's going to see some more play because you don't see it played at all now. I can look it up real quick. I got the arena on my phone, but yeah, it's very good.
So once you play a card, it goes into the graveyard. You can't play that card anymore unless it tells you can play a card out of the graveyard, right?
Yes.
Right. But there's also other cards that will bring cards out of your graveyard too.
So,
Exactly.
so if it's in the graveyard, it's dead forever until it's allowed to be released.
Brilliant,
Because I know,
Brilliant Restoration.
Oh, that's from
Streets.
Streets of New Capenna. It costs like 3 white in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, 3 whites. 3 generic and 4 white.
4 white. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a card I could use a copy of.
I don't know if you can see it on my phone. Nope.
Yeah, like there's a special art version too. I want. One card. Oh, one card. I wish they would reprint. That I want a copy of. It's a cheap card, but I think it could see standard play. I want to get a copy from Eldrazi deck, but I think they could. Bring it back in standard, and it'll do right. Let's see. It's Overabundance. This card, I was reading it. I'm like, that's a pretty solid card, and it would fit in today's standard world and my Eldrazi deck. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 additional mana to their mana pool. So that works for everybody. The same type that land can produce, and it deals 1 damage to him or her over abundance. It's pretty solid. That land. That's nice. Crazy. They need to reprint this card in standard. But
yes,
I want to get a copy of this card. It's like a $2-3 card, but pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Where'd it go?
That wouldn't hurt the value much because it ain't valued much.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But like that would have been a good, that card would have been good in this dinosaur set. And that's one of those reprints where I'm like, that would have been a decent card for the set. That's why I think reprints should be looked at as how it helps the set, not just to be like, let's just print a money card. Because, what's the point of, and this is not to be controversial, but what's the point of printing Mana Crypt if it's not going to be in standard, right?
Right.
Especially when you're running big dinos. Time capsule.
Yeah, I was kind of upset that that's not standard.
Right. Cavern of Souls is a land I want to get from this set because it'll drop in price for my dinosaur deck and my zombie deck and stuff like that. But, it's standard. It makes sense there. Cavern of Souls now.
Yep.
No. Not Cavern of Souls. Mana Crypt is not standard. It's kind of BS there. I know other people will disagree on the context of its reprinting, but still, I like reprints where they make sense.
Right. Me too.
It's like Kooky Dude's only on the show because of his outstanding handsome looks.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just background fodder.
Yeah, you're just eye candy for the viewers.
That's right. Side candy. But don't I look pretty professional?
Yes, especially with those headsets on. Now you just need to start playing games. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast. Yep.
Beauty and the Beast. I play both parts.
Rawr.
No. Never seen it.
But I think it will be good. You know what? If I can get Arena to play like the way I think I can, maybe Tortoise will start streaming a little bit Arena here and there.
Ooh.
You know,
Ooh.
not to contest Hillbilly streaming times, because I wouldn't stream every day. You know, but find a day where I can just chill out and relax. Maybe like on Mondays when people are sleeping, or Sundays when I'm not doing anything, like during the day. You know, because Sundays. You know, but I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. Like last night, we were supposed to play Commander, but I was just dog tired, pun intended.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm still kind of nervous about getting on with Hillbilly, because I just still don't know what I'm doing.
Well, baby steps. Just keep playing Arena until you get better at it. With those things, like some good tips for a new player. If you're playing Magic the Gathering for the first time, focus on what's on your opponent's side of the board, and try to think of ways to get rid of it or get past it. And that's the best thing to start thinking about as a new player.
Yeah, that is true. But I play on my phone, and it's really small. I can't really see what they have.
I wish my phone would play Arena.
So I noticed that they have a deck of cards down on my side, but they're the opponent's cards, because if I tap on them, it just shows the back.
Right. You're not allowed to see their cards.
Right.
But I don't know where my cards are.
They're the ones right in front of you.
No,
That
if
you
I
can
don't
see
have
the
them in
front
front of
face.
me, if I don't have them in front of me, then I don't have them. Right.
Right. If they're not in front of you, you don't have a hand. If you play your hand out, you have no hand.
Okay. So
I just seen something.
282. Woo.
Yep.
Woohoo! Nice.
You're gaining.
Congrats.
Like I said, I just lost 2 subscribers. I don't know where they went. I don't know.
I stole them.
Maybe
Yeah.
they went over to Hillbilly.
Well, the 2 subscribers I lost were new people, so I don't know how long they were. I'm not worried about it. I'm at 537. I'm at a comfortable place, you know, and I'm just only trying to improve my streams, but I'm trying to get in the hang of things too, because like I said before stream, there's been a lot going on in the background I'm trying to juggle. And
they'll come and go.
They come, they go, they come and go. I'm just happy for the people who show up, you know, and fun. I mean, we got Coaches Magic, Michael Superbacker, James Willis, Time Capsule. Boom. You guys rock. You know, and I love everybody who interacts, because, you know, one thing I love more than my subscriber count, because I do like the subscriber count, but the thing I love the more about YouTubing and going live is interacting with chat and interacting with on comments of my videos. Like, if you haven't gone and watched my MTG3 video of Dimir combos and haven't commented on it, you should do that. Go ahead, leave the stream, go watch it now, leave a comment for the comment question of the day, so you have a chance to win. And plus, my next video that's going to tie into it's going to be fun. I'm doing a certain combo list for, like, you'll get the clue in the MTG3 Dimir list of combos of what the next set of combos is going to be.
Yeah, I watched your combo one, and didn't make any sense to me.
Well, my combo videos are actually one of my more popular videos, like series.
Yeah.
Like, I get up to 67 views on those videos. Like, right now, my Dimir combos, Where is it? Has 68 views on it. Yeah, right there, 68 views. It's pretty
Oh
solid.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You do have an audience out there, so
Oh yeah.
that's good. That's very good, especially in the crowded market of Magic. You know,
hmm
crowded, you got to stand out. You know, you got to be like a lime green in a on a black background. So you stand out.
I do stand out.
I know you
Because
do.
these rugged good looks are inherited from you.
Yeah, you're right.
You okay? You shaking?
Oh, I'm just shaking my knee. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Where'd I go? Yeah, sorry.
Man, you're good. Just don't want to like the shaking movement can make someone nauseous. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, it was not intended to make anybody not feel well. So.
No, you're good. You're good. The halftime of the show, where I want to shit like Karen's Aartopia.com, where you get sweet Magic the Gathering swag like this sweet dice bag right here. You can get a Super Fast Tortoise Dice bag from Karen's Aartopia.com. You can find the link in the description. You can find the link in chat. You can find awesome stuff at carnsautopia.com. You can find dice animals, little dinosaurs or dragons that hold the D20 to display. You can find dice boxes, or she calls them dice boxes, but they're good for like little collectibles and trinkets and things. They're refurbished from old collectible cigar boxes. Awesome stuff. You know, you can get like little Magic the Gathering ornaments, but everything on the site that you can find, if you want it customized, you can reach out to Kaaren herself and get customized versions of all the products. Just keep an eye out, talk to her, reach out to her if you want it. And she doesn't charge any more for the product for customizing it than she does for selling what's already there.
What else is coming up on Karen's Aartopia?
So, coming up, I still need to get the pictures. Oh, hold on. I know what to do. I know what to do. Right? Let me go here. And so Kaaren Aartopia has something really special coming on. And it's going to be, oh my lord, get out of here. No. She's something special. I'm trying to figure it out, but like my chats. No. Hold on. My Facebook is being nerdy. All right. My chats. There you go. There we go. Yeah. Go here. Because I have to go from here. Where is it? Here we go. Send. Then I go to Facebook here. So she got something special happening. The coming up very shortly.
Ooh,
It's gonna be awesome.
I bet.
And I'll show you. All right, here we go.
Exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. Sorry, it's taking me a bit because I have to do so many things. Show folder, and I keep forgetting to do this because it's such a small process. Oh, such a process to get it on my computer. Go here. Oh crap! I need to open that up. Oh no! Hold on. Open up.
He is making it longer so we can keep the.
I think I see it there in the middle.
Right.
There we go. Let's remove that. Let's go. Okay. Let's go to add video. Add that. It's a short video. It's loading up. I want to show it so I can shut out. No. Let's put you down here. There you go. Right here.
Ooh.
Black Friday
Ooh,
sale
Black-
all week. All week. Starting November 20. Starting. It's going to be all week. I haven't got the updated one, but look at that.
Nice.
Starts
Woo-hoo.
November 24th. That's the day after Thanksgiving. So,
All week long. Thanksgiving
All week
week.
long. Yeah.
yes.
Nice. Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales.
Yeah.
My.
Oh,
Nice.
hey. Rise and shine, Andrew.
Yeah, I just got back from walking the doggos.
Welcome to Doggos. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
One of our dogs had to go in and she ate a nail and a staple.
Ooh.
So they had to go in and get surgically removed.
that's not good.
We were afraid we were going to have to put her down, though, but luckily we don't have to. And they're able to get it.
Nice. Oh, I got a surprise for you.
For
It's
me,
not a dog.
I'm flattered. It's a mad kitty meow meow.
Yay!
Yeah, it's a mad kitty meow meow. Yay, look at that. So cute.
Yay.
Yeah, it's Lily.
Yeah.
She wanted some attention. Just surprisingly. She's been wanting my attention more often. Like, I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you know,
Smell dog
Andrew
on
wishes he looked this cute.
Sure.
So funny. So, chunky butt. That is funny. We talked about Lily being thick in the waist because she's kind of overweight, and we said when she sits down, she looks like a bell. You know how a bell goes like that, and yeah, she's she loves the soft food more than any other cat in the house. She reminds me of the soft food time. Because there's a certain time of day we feed him soft food, and she's bugging me at that time for that food.
Yep. Typical cat behavior.
Yep. But like,
Yep, typical.
you know, we were talking about building standard decks earlier. Andrew.
Okay.
You got any tips on building standard decks for anybody who might want to know?
Tips on building standard decks. Well, my opinion, I feel, is kind of irrelevant, I guess, because I usually look at what decks are winning in the meta format, and I usually just build those, learn how to play them, and then, you know, play in any competitive event. Ultimately, I mean, you can look at the best card. Like, I've been creating some like homebrew standard decks, which is pretty rare for me, but I've been enjoying the cards. And I think you just look at the cards that are like really, really strong right now and just kind of build around them. I guess is like the best like just like tip I can give someone. As well as there's lots of like articles and there's lots of YouTubers and there's a lot of content out there to really help you build up on your standard game. I'm not huge into constructed, as you know, as we did limited pretty much all day yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I played a little bit with D-Loss and a little bit with Hillbilly, but yeah, I would say just if there's something you enjoy, especially with your home brewing, if there's a card you want to play, synergize with it. You know, build around the cards you want to play.
Right.
What are you looking to do? I honestly, I don't care much for blue. I don't like blue's mechanics in standard right now. So I don't, you know, most people do. A lot of people just like to play the new like control decks because I know that what's that, Rafine or whatever, the 1/4 flyer with like Ward 2, and whenever you attack it connives X. That deck is very, very strong in the format right now. It's actually what won the last like big pro event. But I didn't care for that deck because it seemed just really boring. Just didn't do anything. You just control the board until you get a big flying creature on the battlefield and win the game with that. It's meh. But I mean, I had fun. I'm enjoying tokens right now. Tokens are really solid in standard right now. I'm enjoying it more than the I like, so I have two mono white decks. I have mono white tokens, and I just have the normal mono white humans deck. And the tokens deck is way more fun than the humans deck, because the humans deck is just pretty straightforward. You just play a bunch of 1-drops and 2-drops and kill your opponent with them. But the tokens deck actually gives you some good variations as to what you can play.
Nice.
Yeah, Raphine is a pretty bad card. I mean,
Yeah,
not bad as mean bad card, but it's good. It's a good card.
it's powerful. It's a very powerful card, and it's really dominant in the format right now because there's decent counter spells, there's decent removal, and you're playing Esper, so you get wrath effects. I think we need to. I think what would help is reducing the wrath effects. We have way too many right now in standard.
Right. Yeah. See, my tips for building a standard deck is I personally like to follow the trail to see where's the best removal and best draw in the format. If the draw is not as good, or for the deck I want to build, I look for the best deck filtering, like Explorer or something like that, like Surveil when it's standard and whatnot. I like to go the best route that lets me dig through the deck the most. And I try to find the most consistency in deck playing, like how the deck plays out, more than I do for synergies, because the synergies will follow through. Because there's two types of synergies in standard, if you ask me. There's creature and ability synergies, and there's deck synergies, which deck synergies show how fast and fluent the decks go. You know, if that makes sense.
I mean, kind of, I guess, like creature synergies and like spell synergies.
Yeah, like you
tempo.
know, like for example, like if like the more like tempo, like in drawing cards and keeping consistent cards in my hand and being able to play cards every turn and have constant removal or interaction, that's what I look for when building decks. I try to find, like, if I don't follow like a tribal synergy or a creature type synergy or an ability synergy, I try to find synergy in how the deck plays, how fluent the deck is, or fluid the deck is when playing the deck. Because I want to always constantly get cards in my hand, always want interaction, always want to keep things going. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm ever at a stall with the deck. Like, I try to cardboard program the deck to play itself as much as possible.
Oh, for sure. I think what standard is very versatile right now. I think there's a lot of diversity in the format. If you want to play aggro, you can play aggro. If you want to play mid-range, you can play mid-range. If you want to play control, you can play control. And it really feels like it's a rock paper scissors format. Hillbilly played against I played the 5-color Alara deck against him, and he beat me.
Woo-woo.
And then the Hillbilly was like, I didn't think I was gonna be able to beat that deck. And it's just how the game plays. It's it's just really, and as well as it's really dependent heavy. That deck relies on the Alara card to be like, that's a main that has to be in your hand, or you have to get it within your first few draws, because that deck has a lot of expensive 6 and 7 drops that are really bad draws if you draw them early. So it's one of those decks you have to get that enchantment or that battle. But it's interesting. It's this very interesting deck, and I actually like that one more. That was my favorite deck of all the Pro Tour scene, was that 5-color Cascade, basically is what they call it, modern or new Cascade, because it pretty much does, right? It cascades for you. It gives you that spell that lets you mill cards, and
it's Cascade but better, because you don't lose the card. Like if you don't use the card and you don't want it in your hand, it gives you something back. You're just jumping in and out. What's up?
What do you think about the new card that's coming out, Stasis Orb?
I haven't looked at spoilers yet. Still, there's lots of. I know there's lots of stuff right now. I mean, the whole set should be out now, right? Because the set's released. But what card are we referencing to?
All of them.
Oh, all of them. Okay, so what do I think about the set as a whole? So far from what I've seen, the set's really, really cool. I do like that we got a mix of a lot of things too. I do like that we got adventures back and everything like that. kind of wish we had more planeswalkers.
Yeah, right.
Kind of wanted more planeswalkers, but
Okay, all right, let me ask you another question about the new set coming out.
Okay.
Do you think they're too busted? You think that it might be some bans?
I don't personally see any cards in the new set that are going to get banned. There's nothing that's like format defining. I think every card is kind of unique to its own degree. It's kind of like the virtues, every color kind of has their own way of playing the game. But no, I don't see any cards in this set getting banned.
Well, you got all these free cards coming in to the battlefield for free with this new set.
With the new Cascade ability, you are correct, and we will see in time. Because the goal with like Cascade is it has to synergize well, right? Like the reason why Cascade was so good in the past is because Bloodbraid Elf was broken, and it cascaded into pretty much any removal spell you needed, and it was really, really strong. So it's like I get a 3/2, you lose your best creature, and now I get to attack you for 3 because
I was actually talking about that earlier.
Yeah. So it just depends on what the value of your what you're cascading into. Does it match your synergies? Is it doing what your deck wants to do, or are you just cascading into a spell just to get a free spell? Because if you're doing it just to get a free spell, you're not really gaining anything from it. But if you have like something that like I said, like Bloodbraid Elf into Terminate or Maelstrom Pulse, you're like I said, you get a creature, you kill your opponent's best creature. That's a lot of work. That's like for one card. That's insane.
Yeah, so, they made a new Bloodbraid Elf. I was saying people are going to misjudge this card. It's a 2 generic, 2 red, 3/2, just like Bloodbraid Elf. But not red green. Doesn't have haste, but has Discover 3. So I'm like, people are going to misjudge that because they're going to think it's like high value, like Bloodbraid Elf was, which it's still going to be good, but it's not going to be as effective as Bloodbraid Elf.
No. It's a 4-drop in this set?
Yeah, it's an uncommon. It costs 2 generic, 2 red. It's a 3/2. When you cast a spell, it discovers 3. And so you get to search because there's enough kill spells in this deck. Like you got Liliana the Velt in standard right now, so that can be a target. You got 2-drop removal spells that can be targets. So you're going to have the same kind of synergy that you can kind of build that same kind of idea of a deck, which is kind of the things I'm leaning on. But the creature itself does not have haste.
Yeah, which is what, because like you want to play that card in like a very aggressive deck. I think anything Cascade 4 or lower.
I think anything Cascade 4 or lower.
Oh, Echo.
Echo.
Anything Cascade 4 or lower is where, depending on what cards you're playing, that equal it out will determine whether or not something's going to be synergistic enough or not. I mean, obviously they were kind of. I mean, I don't think there's no like. Is there any 2-drops with Discover?
No.
No.
Okay, yeah, because that card would definitely that would probably be like one of the cards that would define a format because everyone's looking for cheaper Cascade spells. Like if they ever made a 1-drop Cascade, oh my gosh, that'd be so broken.
Or to look for something for 0 mana.
Yeah, because then you get the free spells like Ancestral Visions, Living Dead. You get those broken cards. So if there was a 1-drop Discover card, I'm pretty sure they would, they would.
Yeah, the smallest drop they got is a 3-drop. It's
2. Is it 2? I thought it was 2.
I haven't seen a 2-drop Discover card.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Discover, gotcha. Yeah. Which is fine. I guess they kind of kept it within the lines. Yeah, the 3/2. I see. I found it. Geological Appraiser, solid card. I like it.
No, it's a good card. It's just not going to be as effective as Bloodbraid.
Oh, no.
Because I'm already like I'd run that in the deck because you can still play Lily of the Val. You can still play.
Yeah, see, that would be awesome.
Right. You can edit the deck to work around the discovering Cascade effects you want. That's what I'm saying. Like I just think people like us who are not thinking of the replications of it are going to misjudge the card, thinking it's more powerful than Bloodbraid Elf.
Yeah. Is anything rotating when this comes out?
No.
Nothing's
Nope.
rotating. Wow.
3-year rotation now.
So all. Oh yeah, that's right. Are we? So we will still have all of Capenna, huh?
Yep.
Dang. So maybe the demon will get better.
The
The three mana. The 3 mana one.
Very fast demon. One that's
What's his
6/6
name?
that sacrifices.
No. It's a what's his name? When you cast him, you can sack a creature to make a copy of him, and then he makes a devil, or he makes your opponent discard a card or lose 2 life. He's a 3-drop. Is he standard legal? I don't even remember. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
I know it ain't Obnixless.
I'm trying to remember.
Planeswalker or
It's a
creature, right?
It's a planeswalker. It's a planeswalker that you can sacrifice a creature to create a copy of him.
Oh yeah, that is Obnixless.
Okay.
Red, black, Obnixless.
Red, black, 3 mana.
Yeah.
Red, black. Yeah. So he's in standard, right?
Yeah. He's
So
still in
that'd be
standard.
good. There you go. That even works with that card too.
Oh yeah.
2 good planeswalkers, Liliana the Veil and that one. This format needs like a Dark Confidant.
Yeah, Obnixless. He's one that copies itself.
For 3 mana.
Yep.
What are the good red black cards in the format right now?
Liliana the Veil.
Well, yeah, obviously, Derek, we went over that already.
But then you got Children too.
Yep, that's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, both Shieldreds. Yeah, 2 Shieldreds.
Obnixless, the adversary, yeah. And then I don't think vampires are going to be good.
I disagree with it.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible. I'm looking at all the.
Vampires did get a little push.
You get Rowan. I don't know how good Rowan is, but
You just gotta have faith.
Yep.
You know what's in standard? Evolving Wilds.
That always is. Although I will say, maybe vampires might have potential because you could cascade into some really good vampires creatures.
Yep. And you also got there's one vampire that mills.
Vampire that mills.
Yep.
In the new set, or
He's out right now.
oh, gotcha. Which one is it?
He's a legendary. He's not black. I'd have to look
Gotcha.
it up real quick.
It's all good.
Got
Yeah, I know.
talking so over my head.
I'm on Arena right now, and I'm looking at all the standard cards and what are potentially going to be good. I think, yeah, you could play a deck with Lilianas, you could play a deck with Obnixilus, and play like a vampire theme, because you can even play this card that never saw play, but it would kind of be like a Bloodbraid Elf for you in that sense. There's a 2 mana sorcery that creates a 3/1. It's called Hungry for More. Creates a 3/1 black-red vampire creature token with lifelink and trample and haste. You sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. I could see a very aggressive blood tithe harvester has been pretty dominant in the standard format, so you can even cascade into him. Yeah, it's a lot of value. That 4-drop might make it. I don't think
Lord Xander the Collector.
Oh, he costs a lot.
Yeah, but you can easily bring him out on the battlefield with the Discover mechanic.
What card can bring him out?
There's a Discover 10, and it's coming to Arena.
Interesting.
I mean, not Arena, but Standard. In general.
What card is that one?
Dang.
It's a red card, which go good with Lord Xander because he has red in him.
Mm-hmm.
And with Discover 10, since Xander costs 7,
Seven.
you'll get Lord Xander, plus 3 treasure tokens on top of that with this Discover 10 card.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Ooh.
also you can hit any other spell. So the higher expensive mana costs you get, the less Discover's good, in my opinion. That's why Bloodbraid Elf was so good, because everything below it was really, really strong.
Right. It was
You get a
very
card
good.
that, if you play a card that has Discover 10, you can literally get anything in your deck at that point.
Yeah.
So are you just not any... No, that wouldn't make any sense. Are you just not going to play any spells that are under 7 mana? Is your deck just going to be all 7 drop?
You'd had
So-
to play more.
Yeah, so I mean, because you don't want to, like, that was like... Yeah, I'm with you, Derek. I think that 4-drop is really strong. Considering red black
Right.
really, really take advantage of that in a very, very hefty way.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, that's what's got my juices flowing, is because it reminds me of how the power level of Bloodbraid Elf times, but even though it's not Bloodbraid Elf, but I think the opportunity to fix your deck in that realm is there.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of Bonehorde Dracosaur yesterday, and
Ooh.
I don't think this is a good time for a card like that.
Mhm.
I don't think he's going to see very much play. As much as I'd love to see him, this might just be a bad time for him.
Right.
But Galta is broken.
Oh, yeah.
Galta's stupid.
Keep on talking.
I played with Galta, but I didn't have nothing in my hand but another Galta, so I couldn't bring it down.
It's still a 12/12 with trap.
True.
That's not a small creature. That's ridiculous. It's a big
It's
dumb creature.
Perfect. No, but like, no,
Big.
like the only Discover card that I think would be interesting to try running that kind of big is the artifact that discovers 5 at the end step.
Mhm.
But that's because it's a your end step. You can possibly pull a creature or something. But
That's
and
really good. What card is that? I haven't seen that one.
it's a 6-mana artifact from it's like Shimmo, the Rising Sun or something like that from the set.
What color?
Colorless.
Oh, it's colorless.
Sorry,
Yeah, that card's broken.
I'm doing something right now and I can't see
Yeah.
nothing or search for nothing.
Oh, you're good. I'm looking at the set right now, so I
Yeah.
want to see this.
I'm just listening.
Oh,
lot going on.
Chimmel, the Inner Sun.
Yeah.
That card's ridiculous. Spells you control can't be countered. You can give your end step discover 5. Dang, that's really good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm interested in seeing like the big discovery because it's value that continues to happen every turn, you know?
Mm-hmm. Get a free spell every turn.
In early access, that card was played a lot.
Yeah, I believe it. It's ridiculous. The card's it's kind of like a more fair birthing pot, I guess.
Well, another thing to think about is it's like another version of Prismatic Bridge, but it has more targets.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Prismatic Bridge is only for creatures and planeswalkers, just for any spell. And since so it's basically get a free spell, draw a card, to get some token, get some treasure. Isn't that how it works?
Say that again.
It's either get a free spell or draw a free spell or a free card draw or get some treasure tokens. Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
With the Discover mechanic.
Yeah.
I don't think the Discover kind gives you treasures. That's
No,
just that
there's-
one spell that gives you the treasures. But
Yeah, there's only one Discover that gives you treasures.
All right. Is that the Discover 10 card?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. But, gentlemen, I have to jump off here.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
No worries.
Very interesting
Hit the mother
topic.
load. Hit
So
the
I'll
mother.
have to talk to Derek
Hit the
later
mother.
about- I don't understand half the stuff.
Hit
All
the
right, you,
mother-
Billy.
See you.
Right,
Peace
Daddy-O's?
out.
Love you,
All right.
Daddy-O's.
Love
Stay
you.
out of trouble. Do not piss Mom off today. You want her to
Uh,
cook you good dinner.
She is. We had good dinner last time. We had steak. T-bone.
Ooh, nice.
And let me guess, you were
Better
the
than steak,
dessert.
but, we had apple cobbler for dessert. And then for second dessert, we had stuff.
Nice.
I can't mention it here. You know. Super Fast might have to leave quickly. All righty, I gotta go.
All right,
Stay
Daddy-O.
Take
sure.
it easy.
Hit the.
Have a good day. Hey, Billy.
See you.
All right, later.
All right.
Later.
I'm purposely pushing the show over time a little. I'll tell you why at a certain point.
Hit the mother load.
Mother
4,
load.
5, 6. Hit the mother load for 7. Red sorcery. Discover 10. If the discover card's mana value is less than 10, create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to that difference. That's the one that gives you treasures.
Yeah.
So you,
Treasure.
so you discover 10 for 7 at sorcery speed. So that's a free creature, probably.
Well, the
And
thing
then
is
you
that
get,
I
and the
can see
rest
that-
is treasure.
I could see that as a one of in a deck, in an average type deck, because Discover 10 could really flop on you.
Yeah.
Discover 10 sounds amazing because it's Discover 10 or get 10 treasure tokens, which is amazing. But if you're discovering into a 1-drop or a 2-drop, that's not super amazing. Then you're kind of wasting your money's value there.
Not really, because I disagree with that. Not really. So you get a 1-drop. That's 9 treasures that you can use on your next turn to cast something for free.
Mhm.
So you play this. You got Galta in your deck. You whiff. You get a 2/2 dinosaur.
Boom.
So then you get 8 treasures. Next turn, you can play Galta from your hand, pretty much for free because you get those treasure tokens.
Then you have to have Galta in your hand. If
Right.
Galta's not in your hand, you're just waiting to get Galta at that point.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like that. That's what I try to negate when deck building is how much reliant of having to have a certain card in my hand to the fluence of having a good tempo in your deck. Because I'd rather be removing your stuff, playing stuff, and keep the game interactive and going than waiting for the winning card in my hand. Like I try to make the win happen in any strategy, any strat possible, more than I'm waiting for the winning condition later on.
Galta is only 8.
Yeah,
So there's a good
That's
chance you
still
can ramp
8
into
mana.
it. There's a
I
good
don't know.
chance.
I think it's standard differently because if most of my deck better, like the highest curve in my deck better be like 5 mana. Dude, that's what I'm thinking. Like when I get competitive, because Stasis Orb, watching him play and learning from him, I've learned a lot of different key things about standard, and plus my own diverse way of playing. I've learned to keep a certain deck at a certain rate, certain speed, certain tempo. That when I get into standard, like an 8-drop just seems ridiculous.
Yeah, it takes too long unless you have a way to cheat it out or get it out for less. Then
Right.
it's,
You remember that one time I built that Eldrazi deck out of the cards you gave me, and I didn't know how to play it at first.
yeah.
But the mana ramp for that Eldrazi deck was there. You know,
Yeah. With-
like
They had all those
Like-
creatures that made the little O ones that you can sacrifice to add a mana.
that and Draga Tree Speaker, which was the green soul ring.
Oh yeah, Draga Tree Speaker was really solid too.
Yeah.
Oh, those cards were awesome. Those were good cards. I miss
I know
level up.
They'll
Level up.
probably never bring back level up again,
Probably
but
won't.
that was a fun mechanic.
I mean, they brought it back in Modern Horizons.
They
They
made a
made-
group.
They made
They
that
made
that one green 1/1 drop that you can level up for one colorless, and then when it's maxed out, it's like a 10/10 with pro everything. It becomes a progenitus, or it's a 6/6.
Now they made a good free drop green card called Spelunky.
Spelunking?
Yeah, SPE Lunking.
Yeah, spelunking. It's
Spelunking.
spelunking's a
Cave.
term for going
Cave,
exploring caves.
Yeah.
But now all your lands come in untapped. And if you get a cave, put that onto the battlefield, you gain 4 life.
Mhm.
This card. Now, but I like this card just because it makes your dual lands that normally come in tapped, come in untapped. Such as your creature lands, they come in tapped.
And it cantrips too, which is really nice.
Yep.
Right.
It's like a fair amulet of vigor.
Amulet of vigor. Yeah.
I like that card just because of the untap ability.
Yes. The best thing people like is cheating things into play. That's why graveyard shenanigans is so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, everyone likes milling their big dumb thing and bringing it back on turn 3.
Right? Or back in the day when we did it on turn 1.
In 2 make zoom.
Yeah.
Ritual and 2 make zoom.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Like, how powerful the power creep has gone is once we get that back to the standard.
I doubt we'll see that, but can we get Rancor back? I want Rancor.
Well, we did get Audacity, which is a fixed Rancor.
Yeah, but I want my Rancors to come back to my hand when my creature dies.
Instead of drawing a card.
Yeah, you're technically drawing Rancors. Guaranteed.
Right. No, Rancor's
Yeah,
pretty
no, this set's really cool. I think it'll be fun in standard. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I think that 4-drop Discover 3 card's going to be insanely good. And you don't even have to go black with him. I'm just saying black would be a good synergy because the planeswalkers are good. But you can even go to... Oh, that's crazy. Wait. Oh, I didn't read the discover ability. So if they counter your spell, you don't get it. Interesting. Because it has to enter the battlefield.
Mhm.
Cascade happened as soon as you cast it. So even if they counterspelled your spell, you still got the cascade.
Yeah.
So this, you can stop the cascade effect from happening. Interesting.
Interesting.
It has to have which actually does matter, because there's a 1-drop Goldhound. It's a 1-drop 1/1 first strike menace artifact creature that you can tap and sacrifice to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. And so you can cast this dude on turn 3 with him, and you can cascade in any of the Descend cards. And all the good Descend cards are like red and black, so that might be a viable strategy here. Because you have this 2-drop Zoyoa Lava Tongue at the beginning of your end. It's a 2/2 that touch for 2 at the beginning of your end step. Each opponent may discard a card. If you descended, you make each opponent discard a card or sacrifice a permanent, or he deals 3 damage to the player.
Oh yeah.
And then you also get Molten Collapse, which is choose both if you descended. It's destroy target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less for 2 mana. It's basically new Terminate. Well, it's kind of a mix of both, but and then as well as you have like all those vampire cards, that we previously mentioned. But that kind of works. I think that there's some potential there for sure.
Hell yeah.
I didn't think Merfolk was going to be anything, but there's something.
Hello.
They finally got some Merfolk, some good ones out now. Finally.
Yep. Well, they get that. They got that in. I believe it's an enchantment. That every time a Merfolk taps, you get a 1/1 Hex.
Oh yes, yes, yeah. That card's really good.
That's what made Merfolk good. I believe. I think that's the only card that made Merfolk good.
Do we have a Lord? Do we have a Merfolk Lord in standard right now?
Well, I don't know if it's standard, but they were printing it in the extra slots. They got Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah, I think there's a Merfolk Lord in the arena.
I don't know.
Well, there is a Merfolk Lord in Arena. It was a green and a blue, and it was from old Ixalan.
You.
I think there's one in Standard right now.
The Lord of Atlantis will be on Arena when the set comes out.
Yeah, but you can't play it.
Yeah, you can play it in probably other formats.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
On
just
Standard.
yeah. So there is a Merfolk Lord, and it has flash too. It's a Vodalian Hexcatcher. It's a 2-mana 1/1 flash. Other Merfolk you control get +1/+1. You can sacrifice a Merfolk.
+1/+1.
You can
That's right.
sacrifice a Merfolk to counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1.
Right.
Not bad.
All right, this is going to take a little bit longer than I thought, so we have to call the show good. I'm downloading Arena onto my secondary hard drive to see what space was, and I was going to update you guys to tell you how much space or whatnot, but it hasn't affected the stream so far that I know of, so we've been good there.
Nice.
But I got to worry about minutes.
Yep.
Like a lot of it downloaded fast. Now it's downloading like 1 gigabyte. That's what's taking a lot.
Yeah, the gigabytes is what takes so long about loading Arena. I had that same issue. I had that same issue when I started doing that early access because I done had the game downloaded, but I didn't have the gigabytes downloaded yet.
Yeah, because like it's new to me to download something on a different hard drive. That's what's probably taking the bit is because it's going instead of going on the primary hard drive, it's going onto a secondary hard drive. So it has to go through 2 channels basically to download. Because the shortcut is on the main hard drive, so I have to go through the main hard drive to the secondary hard drive. I'm like, download faster. Because what I'm worried about is how much space it takes. Like if it takes up space, and it might not, because that's the hopes. Because if it doesn't ruin anything, then I can play Arena and have Arena on here and play Hillbilly in the morning sometimes.
Yeah,
you know, show him that he's not the best player around. Not kidding.
I don't claim to be the best player. I'll never be the best player.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you guys for joining us today and interacting in chat, being awesome. Don't forget about checking out Aartopia.com. You guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful afternoon, wonderful everything. I want to thank you, Andrew and Hillbilly, for joining us today. And Daddy-O's, thank you. I know you're not here right now, but you guys make the show what it is and make it awesome. And I think we had a good standard discussion. That was pretty awesome. Woo! And Hillbilly will be streaming later today.
Yep.
For sure. Around 2 o'clock. He's going to be streaming some Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check
I'm going to be working.
Yeah. Those streets ain't going to work themselves, Andrew.
True.
All right.
$20.
Oh, I'm missing something. Here we go.
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron. Cybertron shall remain as